I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Sorry to keep y'all waiting. It's been one of them days and stuff like that. Richard, what's going on? Mr. Rillos, King Bob, welcome to the party. Is everybody? I'm running late like normal, but had to restart the computer, was outside with Gunther, had to run some errands when I got home from work. So needless to say, I have been pretty much on the go, but I want to thank all y'all coming out. This is going to be kind of a short live due to the simple fact that I don't really have much going on other than I do have a bunch of everybody's packages mailed out and stuff like that, except for a couple that I'm going to need some names for. But before, I want to thank oh, exactly, Marcia. That's what I mean. It's so that's a beautiful night for a ride. But I want to thank all my old subscribers and new subscribers, people just coming in. If this is your first live, last live, whatever makes your world go round. Without you guys doing what you do, I'm not able to do what I do. And of course, you know, let's get started, especially to our soldiers. And what's up, Richard? Especially to our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, our first responders, our law enforcement. Probably ain't gonna be the greatest, but as always, we got to do a shot for those who didn't make it home, the ones who are here currently serving, and the ones who past, present. So without further ado, that's a salute to you. Also, today is Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to our neighbors to the north. Salute. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Richard. I try. I mean, I try not to get in my own head, but, you know, I do what I do. And you guys are the reasons why I do what I do on a Monday night. So That's why we're here, and I appreciate all the support. I'm going to go through the prayer list quick. If there's anybody who I missed, I did take one or two people off the prayer list just because of that. So we're going to chill for at least a half hour. And oh God, there's just something about being outside, and I actually put on a nice shirt to go out in public. I just had a wife beater on in my suspenders, but that's another story. Oh, son of a gun. Thank you for picking that up. Holy hell. I had forgot about that. Oh, shit. I know I got to order. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's a little better. I had forgot when I did yours, I had put it up there at top. Thank you for that. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep, that's next week's banner. Like I said. Hey, remember, King Bob's got Monday next week. I've got it Tuesday. So now that we kind of put that pertinent information out. Hey, Gilly, what's going on? You, Mark, and Mr. Jamie G has packages heading north and kind of west and east and stuff like that from Maya Avenue. So anyway, let's get on with the prayer list here. Senior, his family, kind of keep them, like a lot of these guys have been on here for a while, but everybody needs prayer every once in a while, or whatever you decide to pray against, whatever God, deity, you know how I roll. I'm an equal opportunity offender. So anyway, Big Charlie, Brian over Got Fuels. Ooh, excuse me. Dan the Man, Mark and Amanda Batson. Miguel's mother-in-law, Boyd over Trek Works, the Walsh family. Gary Tannick over at Classic Plastic. Nancy and Rick Zenick. Boz, Kevin Smith, Jay's Model Car Garage, Jason at Blue Ox, Jeff Lawless, Marcy's father, Sean Wilkins, his family, or say wife, the McNabs, guys I ride with the CVMA, wife's going through breast cancer. TW's been on the mend. He had hip surgery. Oh, no, I can add him to the list and stuff like that. Let me get my pen. Where the hell's my pen at? I got a pen on here somewhere. You know what? I will just cut. Oh, never mind. Here's a pen. It's right in front of me. Richard Procari's dad. Let me flip the page and, well, hopefully everything. Stepdad. Okay. Got it. I'll add him to the prayer list, which I just did. So, like I said, pray that he comes out of it all right. Ernest's mother, Spunky 739, Lewis and Andrew over to Project O, the Phillipson family, Mr. Mark Radcliffe, broke his foot a couple weeks ago here, or fractured. He's been walking around on it, kind of rough. Some other stuff. Matt over at ESU Warrior, his father. Let's see, CB and his family, Jonathan's two cousins. We are getting there. Oh, good deal. Good deal. So he's out of the woods, put 2 stents. Well, just like I said, stints seem to be fairly easy, but we'll still just keep them in prayer and stuff like that, or at least thoughts and prayers anyway. Paul over at Styrene Relics, Chuck Jorgensen, his father, and his niece, Ron Stewart, Don Piggott. Let's see, Kim's Garage, Linda and Gary Bain over at Blue Ridge, James Darby, Doug Hensley, Frizzone family, Richard's dad or Procari stepdad, Yeah, James Darby, Doug Hensley, Mississippi, Ron. And then you got Sidecar Bob, Sarge, old Fred there. Not like Fred Carey guy I ride with. Ozzy was a guy we did a ride for here actually it was last month. Jess's mom. Bandit's wife is going through some stuff, Mr. James Morris. And if there's anyone else that I may have missed, let me know. Like I said, either shoot me an email down there, or like if you catch me in alive or something like that, I'll add them to the list so that we can send out some healing prayers and another spot. All right, our head. Quick moment of silence. Amen. All right. So we have nothing as far as mail today. We're not doing a hangout. We're just basically going to kind of, keep it kind of short. Like I stated earlier, I got a bunch of stuff mailed out. Those who got stuff into my giveaway, I did it doing a live giveaway. Whoever was there in the stream that night, I just did it. It was for 600. Most of it was Hot Wheels stuff, and only one model kit was given away. Most everybody and stuff like that. Quite a few people donated most of their items to Frank over at Frizzo's Model Car Garage. I know it's good to actually see him and stuff like that be putting videos out again. And I've also been noticing there's this lot of guys. Chuck's been doing it. Jason over at Blue Ox. Frizzo's been doing it. Paul over at Left Coast Customs has been doing this Cars and Coffee. And depending on that, model Cars and Coffee actually sounds pretty good. But I was also kind of caveat, not necessarily take their idea, but take the other idea, maybe do like a beer and builds, where basically I ain't got a lot of builds, but maybe I can clean out my shit area of a desk here and stuff like that. Hey, what's going on, Mark? How we doing? And basically, sit down and talk about a build over a beer. But Model Cars and Coffee, I know that sounds like a pretty good there and stuff like that. So what the hell else are they gonna do? Oh yeah, that's right. So I got bits and pieces of this 84 GMC I've been working on trying to do. I got multiple kits. I've been letting I might have to resand this down again because you can still see the scratches. Hey, Dave, what's going on? There we go. Baron Babel. Hell yeah. Sounds good, Mark. Hey, what's up, buddy? Moonshine and Models. I can actually get some of that too. Exactly. Right? Exactly. So it come up a little bit with that high build, but you could still see there's some flaws in this. They were kind of deep. I forgot. I did actually do that. And then I was also thinking, hey, what's going on there? Fafa, how we doing? Yeah, exactly. Beers and builds. So anyway, we managed to do a matte coat on our egg plane. The problem is, for some reason, we must have had a little bit of a crack because you could see some of the. Hey, Jason, what is going on? Welcome to the party. We're just hanging out here. It's going to be kind of short. But on a positive note, it would help if I had the right camera there, dumbass. There we go. So we got some wrinkle, which ain't bad. So what I did is I decided to take a drill bit and drill some bullet holes. Now I've just got to dot these with silver paint. Thank you. Yep, it's actually an old school Clint Boyer shirt. So I decided that I'm going to take a little bit of silver and just dabble the holes. Hey, Dan the man, what is going on? So where it cracked, instead of making it, I just put bullet holes where the cracks are. I mean, it technically is an egg. So we've got that. The little mini guns actually came out pretty good. And instead of the pointed thing, so we adapted and overcome 148 scale miniguns. And I did notice we got a little bit of a run here in the ass, but other than that, not a problem. Not a problem. Now that that's all set and stuff, once I dabble just a little bit of silver in there, we will have a hold on. Hold on a second. What's up, Ray?
I got something to show you. I don't have your Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have Facebook anyway, so
I got something to pick up and you're gonna have it.
Oh, no shit. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right there, open up the door and stuff like that. So I've actually could probably find that. Give me a second. I'll be there. All right. Well, give me 2 seconds. Damn it. This is where I wish I had a hangout. So neighbor's been having some issues with his daughter, basically being psycho, but that's another story. So I will be right back. Ugh. My apologies. My apologies. I was talking with the neighbor. So anyway, yeah, we got some stuff there. Holy shit, who'd I miss? Oh, Hank, what's going on? Holy shit. I guess Mr. Kevin Smith. Hey, I need you I need your address. Daniel Munch Mile Man, how is everything doing? Holy shit. No, it's not storming up there. I was just talking with a neighbor. And today is Straight Pride Day, being July 1st. Well, actually, every day for me is Straight Pride Day, but that's another story. Hey, buds, what's going on? Welcome, little Jimmy. Holy shit. No, I did not. I just was, yeah, talking with my neighbor and stuff like that. My apologies. So he's got some issues going on. His daughter and stuff like that has been a raging cunt. And that's just a word to put it mildly. And her father actually has custody of her son and stuff like that. And long and short of it, basically it's one of them things. So like I said, he already knows and stuff like that. And the kid is scared of his mother. He's not a huge fan of his mother because of how she treats him and shit like that. And the long and short of it. So we were over there talking with that. She was served eviction papers over the weekend. And, you know, unfortunately, quickest they can get her out is 30 days. So, yeah. So, you know, I got my number and stuff like that. I just, you know, if I need to, like I said, if it comes to protecting a kid and stuff like that, I'll throw hands and take a charge. I don't care. But that's neither here nor there. But it hasn't come to that yet. But if it does, you know, he knows all he's got to do is like knock on the door, this, that, and the other thing. And, you know, all he's got to do is just say, hey, you know, someone will pretty much be here and stuff like that. And, you know, I'll protect. So, not to get into the whole trailer park thing, but that's kind of what we got going on there. So, oh, no. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Well, I'll just put it in Jimmy's box then because I don't have Jimmy's address. Jimmy, I also emailed you earlier today because I still hadn't got your address and stuff like that. So, anyway. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, welcome to communist fucking New York State. So, yeah, it's like, but yeah, because he was also telling me it's like when she got evicted and stuff like that. I guess she showed up. Well, I mean, she didn't technically live there. It was just the fact that he was there and stuff like that. Hey, what's going on, Ed? So anyway, so he's trying to basically evict her out, but without communists, hey, that's not a problem because I guarantee that I know plenty of places and people that say, hey, I got a body that I got to hide. Not a problem. I would actually find it out and fly out there and stuff like that. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's glad to know that it went to spam. Oh, yeah. No, definitely, Marcy. That's why, like I said, I've been kind of keeping in touch. But he wanted to show me something on Facebook and stuff like that. And, you know, and I told him before and stuff like that when he told me the situation, what was going on and whatnot, he definitely, I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking take a charge. So, holy shit. God damn, you probably didn't even get the top of the line tires either. Ooh, you know what? That could be all right. Take up squatting too. Well, actually, you can actually do that squatting and stuff like that, and basically be like security and stuff like that. Exactly. Well, yeah, gotta have the military discount. 10% is 10%. It normally eats the taxes. But yeah, so needless to say, he explained to me what was going on the other day, and I kind of knew the eviction was coming because he said, okay, you can only stay here a little bit just because, it's like he wants to have, roof over his head for his grandson. So, I mean, who wouldn't? And that's, yeah. And then it was like it started doing there, and then it was like he was trying to be nice. Great guy, nice, great dude. He'll give you his shirt off his back and stuff like that. He's just awesome dude. And I've known him for a long time, and long and short of that, yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough road for him and stuff like that, but glad the light is at the end of the tunnel and stuff like that. So yes, actually it does on the side. So I just trimmed this on Saturday on the sides, and it's already like growing back. And then I had to trim down here because I put my helmet on, and I pulled a whole bunch of the beard hair in my buckle because I still got the old slide buckle for my motorcycle helmet. Yeah, needless to say that, yeah, so needless to say that hurt. So I went through and kind of trimmed out a little bit for the helmet and stuff like that, so that when I go to put my helmet on and I go to pull my cinch strap, it doesn't pull the beard hair through. Well, the sad part is she ain't really got shit there. So she ain't really got shit there. She did have 3 dogs. She's got 2 dogs, which I forgot to have him send me that picture of. She's got like 2 dogs living in a small ass kennel. Like the kennel's only big enough for kind of like 1 dog. And I'll just not get into that one too much because when Ray showed me that picture and stuff like that, yeah, there may be a phone call and stuff like that that might be going to, but at the same time, I mean, if it is kind of like the kids' dogs, it's just, I don't want to be that guy, but, almost want to call animal control. We'll leave it at that. Whether I do or whether I don't, I still want to. So, so actually, believe it or not, Jimmy, so I had put my helmet on, and I normally been shaving the sides down, and believe it or not, with leaving just this little bit here, it leaves just enough of a cushion where the top of my head ain't rubbing the top of the helmet, and I get all this airflow on the sides. It's actually kind of nice, especially when wearing the helmet, because I wear a half helmet. Yeah, that same problem. I used to have to shave twice, 2 to 3 times a day in basic. No, this one's not a small one. This one is let's see. I think one of them is like Rottweiler mix, and I can't remember what the other one is. I think one is a Rottweiler mix, and the other one is that. And I know they got to be under a year old or maybe a year old, but they definitely yeah, I know they got to be under a year old. I mean, they're not very big, and I just, yeah. So All right, let's see. What do we got for... Oh, there we go. So yeah, really, like I said, not a whole lot going on. I did finally get around to finding it and stuff like that. Big Charlie reached out to me and was looking for a kit, and I actually had one, so we got the 65 Ford F100. So the only reason why I bought this kit, granted, never built a Mobius kit, but I did steal the service box out of it, and he wanted, I sent him a tow truck body last year, so I'm going to give him that truck. You know, we already talked stuff like that, so I'm going to give him that truck to throw the wrecker body on for it. So that's something that's in the works right there. Like I said, I have not really done anything on my bench other than last week. Y'all watched me paint the matte coat on everything. Now that that's set, hey, Mr. Radcliffe, how we doing this evening? How are we doing? How you feeling? How's your foot doing? Yeah, we can add John Force to the prayer list. I've had yeah, we can add John Force to the prayer list. So anyway, but I'm sure it does. Like I said, hopefully you have a speedy recovery, brother. Hopefully you have a speedy recovery. So yeah, so the only thing I did is I just threw a couple parts here. Excuse me, when I was drilling out the holes. I got to figure out what color I'm actually doing this. I think I might actually do this black, or I might actually just paint it that green. So, oh, that would have been not cool. If I would have had the X-Acto knife roll over and drop into my lap, that would have sucked balls. And that would have hurt too. What the else was I going to say? Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot going on. Oh, did everybody watch the debate? I didn't necessarily watch the debate, but I did see highlights and stuff like that. And this should probably be under fuck your feelings, but we're just going to run it as is instead of... Yeah, I mean, it's stupid expensive. So, to be honest with you, Ed, the best way to get and make your own tow truck is to go to a show. Find either a glue bomber or something like that. Yep. And I was going to say, Trump definitely destroyed Biden. It was like a no holds barred fucking, which we knew that was going to happen. But as far as the whole tow truck thing, get back what you were saying, Ed. Where I've been getting a lot of my tow truck bodies is I've actually been going to model car shows and been finding them as like part of rebuilders and kits. And that's where I got the last couple wrecker bodies. Now there is a file that can be 3D printed, and I want to say Dylan has the file for the old style wrecker bed. So but anyway, what the hell we got here? Actually, you know what? Yes, I just got a text message from Frank and stuff like that. So to speak of the tow truck, Actually, me and Big Charlie were talking about this the other day. That's how we got on it. So Mobius is actually coming out with a Ford tow truck and stuff like that. So, yep, exactly, Jimmy. That's what I mean. I didn't see the whole thing. I just caught some of the highlights and stuff like that. Yeah, why are we going to raise taxes to fix inflation? We should never had the inflation to begin with. Yeah, beat the shit right out of it, Kevin. But yeah, so that it's 125th 72 Ford F-350 tow truck. So it's actually kind of funny that Frank sent that to me because we me and Big Charlie and stuff like that. You could probably get it to work there, Ed. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, you can do whatever. I mean, yep, fuck Joe Biden. Anyway, and really the other thing the debate showed too is how bad that this country is really does not have a leader, and it's just being led by a bunch of diversity hires that are yes men and yes women's. So, but this country hasn't been in control of itself for a while. So, and that was just blatantly there. But the other thing is too, it's like, I think what they're going to try to do is pull a fast one. They figured Joe had the whole thing and stuff like that. Yep. You're definitely right, Marcy, that no one gets out alive and death and taxes are the two things that are for certain. Well, that's true. He's normally just a figurehead. He's just a figurehead, but yep. Taxes and death is for certain. So, anyway. Oh, shit. What do we got? Yeah. So. Well, I mean, yeah, come on now. I mean, Joe Biden and Tyler got a lot in common. They walk around, have to be told what to do, and they walk around and shit their pants and wear diapers. I mean, they're not far from each other. It's what they call elderly abuse. Right? Well, I wouldn't want to go to Camp David either. Maybe Camp Crystal Lake. Go to Camp Crystal Lake for the summer. But that's what I do. But anyway. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And the one thing I did notice is Trump was actually very efficient when answering his questions, but at the same time, Joe was just a mumbling, stuttering fuck, which I just, well, we already knew that, but it was just one of them things that it was all blatantly. It's pretty bad when you got the reporters at CNN of all places on their grounds doing that, and they're like, yeah, we kind of, yeah, Joe Biden's like, we can't necessarily hide it. It's like letting the special person out of the bag. And I agree, Marcy. We need way better choices than what we got. But unfortunately, I have a feeling they're going to try to put Gavin Newsom on the ticket, because I know they ain't going to put Kamala on the ticket. If they put her on the ticket, but she hasn't done shit as it is. So I don't even think he knows what he was talking about. Brandon or David. Yeah, no, he's actually been fucked up for a while, but here's the thing. They want to put Gavin Newsom on the ticket, but at the same time, look at California. Look at their homeless population. I mean, come on now. Gavin Newsom is supposed to fix the homeless problem in California in 10 years. And he didn't fix it in 10 years. We're at like 20, 25 years. Come on, man. So, yeah, it's definitely one of them things. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? How we doing? Welcome, welcome. So, yeah, it's now that was something I heard too about putting Michelle Obama on a ticket. Now, the part of that is I don't think she'll take, Big Mike will not take that step in loss in pay in order to do that job. He won't. You know, Harris is a mess. Newsom's a putz. Now, the thing is, they painted herself into a corner about doing them identity politics because now if they put Gavin Newsom in there, that means they just put another white man in charge instead of a black female as first woman president. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, you see what he did to California and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. They're not fixing the homeless issue. They're only making it worse. They're making it a lot worse than what it needs to be. And that's what I mean. We can't have Gavin Newsom in power like that. And that's why he was trying. Or not unless they actually try to do fucking Como. I know there was talk about that at one time. That's why Como there was trying to do what he was doing. He was trying for a presidential bid, especially in all the COVID bullshit and stuff like that that was going around. So well, right, exactly. That means they painted themselves into a corner with their diversity hires and stuff like that. So, but I'm pretty sure Michelle Obama ain't going to come in to save the day. No way in hell. She's not going to. Big Mike is not going to be able to come in there and save the day. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to lose that kind of money and stuff like that doing that. So, yeah. All right. Now, what we're going to do here quick while I'm thinking about it. There, I found my O-ring that I dropped while my air shit was leaking there. So, awesome. But on 10 syringes. Yeah. No. We'll just keep on figuring out what the problem is. We'll just keep throwing money at the problem instead of actually fixing it. Well, there might be talk about that, or at least another man of color. I think Vivek Ramaswamy is one of the ones who I think is on there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, buds. Yep, that is true. When they have the convention and stuff like that, it'll be there. But I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking is possibly going to happen too. I mean, this is all hearsay. I mean, I ain't got, like I said, I not one way or another. I just know we can't survive another 4 years of fucking the resident in charge and his shenanigans. So, oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like I said, he's well spoken. He's pretty good. He's got pretty solid energy and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's a big thing. It's like, fight, man. Like, fight for the fucking rights. Fight for the democracy. Fight for everything. And that is true. Like I said, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I mean, shit, for a while, I might as well have been a fucking libertarian, for Christ's sakes, for a while. Not all liberals are wrong. It's just the older libertarians that want little government, more on them. That would be interesting too. Joe and the home must go. I agree, Jason. Exactly. Well, I mean, if we had my way, I'd just sit there and start handing out freedom seeds to a bunch of people, but that's neither here nor there. But I guess there's laws to protect people on that as well. So, and it's not even like the traditional liberals, like the older liberals. It's more like those on like the left wing, the communists. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was getting at. Lefts are probably like the old school one, and that's what I'm kind of getting at. There's no issues and stuff like, with them. That's fuck. But that's just how I like the old school ones. Most, and that is a key word, most. Now there's a couple guys that I know live out in Washington State, stuff like that. Awesome dudes. We serve combat deployed, and we were sitting there, got in a discussion, and I mean, I was kind of more center. He was a little bit more libertarian, which not a bad thing. I mean, we both have a lot of similar ideas, and there were only like really one or two things that were like a little different. I can't remember what they were. Shit, this was probably like 8-10 years ago. Me and him had this conversation. It was Yep, I agree. They got to knock that off. But as sad as that is, that they're not going to do that, because technically we are an all volunteer force and stuff like that. And I agree. It is for everyone. One big melting pie. You're going to get that regardless. But yeah, I can't argue with that. They're basically picking our rights apart one piece at a time. Look at what happened during COVID. Look at all the bullshit going on there that was going on during COVID. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like that was a dry run, and they had the avian bird flu and a lot of other shit going on. I mean, it just, and the thing is, a lot of these politicians don't realize that they work for us, not the other way around. We don't work for them. Our tax money not necessarily goes to them, but it's supposed to go to proper things, not a whole bunch of pork belly fucking spending in their little fucking pet projects. It's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go to the infrastructure and stuff. That's yeah, exactly. The dry run. Like I said, how many people are going to sit there with the mask? And, hey, personal choice. I don't feel like wearing a mask. If I want to get it, that's more power to me. But everybody was pushing the vaccines. The vaccines don't work. If the vaccines don't work and stuff like that, what's the point of pushing them? And Fauci needs to go to jail, prison, or actually just end up dying. Look at what he did with the AIDS pandemic. I mean, now granted, yeah, if you fuck dudes in the ass without a condom on, you get AIDS, but you can get AIDS anywhere, so. Damn, Bud, that's awesome. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I mean. It's on full despair. I mean, like I said, the one positive thing that Trump did and stuff like that is, oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. A lot of people need to be punished, and that's why kind of going back to like handing freedom seeds out to those who handing freedom seeds out for those who need it. Because the Constitution is one for us to keep us safe from the government. And it's getting to be about that time. where I think we need to have that. What the hell's the word I'm looking for? We need to have that talk again, because we need some blood to make the tree of freedom grow. I'm just saying, not that I condone any violence, but you know what I'm saying. And it's coming. It's definitely coming. But anyway, so yeah. With that being said, that was, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like they're supposed to know what it means, but they don't teach that anymore in school. They don't. They honestly don't teach that in school anymore. And it's a damn shame. But yes, Constitution Republic, that's why it is. Damn, that's awesome. Are we talking about DNA or just votes? Well, I know all them dead people and stuff like that are turning over in their graves right now. Yes, exactly. And that's what I was kind of getting at, is these career politicians and stuff like that need to not get there. And they need to drain the swamp, stuff like that. And San Marino established. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Amen on that one. Cesspool needs bleach. Time to come in and clean house and work on getting rid of this swamp, because this was never meant to be a career choice. These politicians seen it as easy money and made it a career choice. Exactly. Cesspool needs bleach. Nope. Exactly. And that's what I mean. That's why we're a constitutional republic, and I will defend the Constitution every single day. I used to wear the uniform. Even though the uniform is hung up, I still have them values and will defend them every day till my last dying breath. And that's what I got to say about that. Put a lot of years into the government in America. And yes, granted, I was volunteer. I could have got out at any time, but the big thing I want to say is I wish politicians would let us fucking win. Let us win the fucking wars they send us to fight. Let us fucking win. Don't fucking tie our hands and cripple us and cut us off with knees. Exactly. Yep, exactly. And they're looking to line their pockets, and yep, exactly, Ed. It's one of them things. That you're definitely right, Chuck. They need term limits. Yeah, leaving kids unattended. Which, speaking of which, I'm surprised I haven't heard from Gunther and stuff like that. Well, I mean, I did hear from him. I did let him out of his crate and stuff like that after the neighbor left, after Ray left. So, what? Who's got a vape? What? Who's sucking on the vape? Ah, the robot's cocks. Amen, Marcy. The Romans did have term limits, which is what they had right by. Can't get in there, can't get rich. They audit you in and audit you when you leave. I agree. All right. So let's see what time we got. Well, we're about 7:30. All right, I'll probably go to about 7:45, maybe 8 o'clock the latest, and then I'm gonna probably pop smoke and disappear on the bike, because it is like optimal riding temperature out. I know I didn't do any of my fancy mail calls and stuff like that, which I didn't do, but we're kind of in the process of the whole fuck your feelings, and I forgot to do that, but wasn't going to necessarily do a hangout tonight. People's packages are out So I will, yeah, I got to get a hold of Ted and Donnie Griffin, Ted and Amanda, so I can send out their package. I need their address, so, but I'll be in touch with them. I'll figure out what Ted's email is, and then it's really all I've got is I need addresses for 2 packages, so yeah. And then pretty much everybody's yeah, exactly. That's what she said. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so back to model building stuff like that. Yes, sir, that I am. That's kind of part of the plan. I didn't get a chance to go out and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, that's fine. Let me know. Like I said, I'm going to be out and about. So, I was going to mail this to you, Mike, from, but I'm just going to hand it to you and stuff like that. So, I'll just give it to you in person, which will save me a little bit of money in postage. So, welcome, welcome. Yep. So, when I got out of work today and stuff like that, I did ride to work. Then I came home and I took Gunther out after work, and then we disappeared in a truck because I don't have a sidecar for Gunther yet. All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Richard, and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for dropping by. I'll probably, like I said, be Pop Smoke here pretty soon. I'm gonna jump out onto just a little Jeep that you won during my little live stream there. I was gonna mail it. It's a little Jeep Matchbox car. It ain't gonna take up much. I know you flew, so since you flew, that's what I mean. That's not gonna. I mean, shit, you can even put that in as your carry-on, but it's the little yellow Jeep Matchbox there from my giveaway and stuff like that. So. What do you mean, Daniel? Who got the video working again? Yeah, I was gonna text you last night and stuff like that when you got in, but I figured you was driving and I'd reach out probably tomorrow or later on tonight and stuff like that, because I know you're in the area. So yeah. So let's see. I've got this project I gotta start getting some work done on. It's actually the tow trailer for the Charger that I'm building for Duffy Home Repairs, or sorry, Duffy Home Services. So that's what we got going on there. So there, he's also got a Facebook, military discount. Granted, if you're in the area or need work done, or if you want, fucking go to Facebook. I don't know, give them a like or whatever. Tell them like, hey, tell them Cliff sent you, or to Sarge, you'll know. So anyway, guy did my roof after a tree come down through it. Thank you, Fafa. Appreciate it. Y'all don't have to. Y'all can even push the thumbs down button too, just because whatever makes your world go round. So that's good. Set that off to the side. Trying to remember if there's anything I showed. I just made you know what? While I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm going to make my little silver dots and stuff like that. Holy shit. Oh, you had to stay in Albany. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Albany, that's a fucking great Democrat run shithole. And I use that term loosely, like the finger prom queen that's been finger banged by Godzilla. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna be out toward Albany. That's Chuck's out Utica, so. Oh, and an Uber ride too. Oh, damn, son. Oh, hey, Phil, what's going on? Welcome. Hopefully, all is well. What the hell I was gonna do? I was looking for a silver marker so I can make my dot. He should have been in at like, that was like 9 something in the morning, I thought. I shouldn't have been in that late. Shouldn't have been in that late, so. Good deal. Glad to hear it, Phil. Oh, you're talking Fafa, you'll be up there. Okay. Yeah, Rutland. Well, there's also a Rutland here in New York too, so that's up by Watertown area. Well, it's actually south of Watertown. But yeah, Rutland, Vermont. Hey, what's going on, Gary? How we doing? Hey, Gary, your package went out, so. Yep. Fafa's and Barry. Which I can't remember. I think I did say something about Happy's Canada's Day. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? How we doing? Chuck J. Jorgensen. No, that's definitely sure. I'm gonna probably be popping smoke here in a little bit. Gonna go out and get on 2 and stuff like that. Yes, that it is. Albany is a lot closer to Rutland than Burlington. Yep. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I was gonna say, you know what? Maybe depending on the time when Chuck's going on, you could you could probably meet a couple of us and stuff like that if you're out this way. Yeah, no, Route 7 ain't too bad. It's kind of scenic, but it's not bad. Like I said, it's. Yeah, no, that's expensive. Expensive. So. No, that's awesome. Because I was going to say, like, an hour and some change south of me is like Dillon. Chuck is like an hour and some change north of me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking A. So we can definitely get some of that. We can definitely get something fingered out regardless. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You know, maybe I should use Malto for that instead. Maybe I'll use Malto for that. Yes. Rental car places are dumb. There we go. Actually, you know what? Glad I went with the Malto on them bullet holes because it makes it look better. All right. So last but not least, all we got to do is decals and my egg plane will be done. There. Took a little bit of, I was going to just use silver marker, but I did some Malto instead. So instead of trying to strip it and redo it, I said to hell with it. I just put some bullet holes in there and called it a day. Hell with it. Battle worn, battle plane. Yeah, if anybody wants to do like after hours and shit like that, probably about close to 8 o'clock if you want. Because like I said, I'm gonna probably get off here by like 8 so I can go for a ride. I think I'm gonna go west. I'm gonna go out toward Seneca Falls, actually further west there. I might probably go out toward not Rochester, but oh, fucking A. That sucks. Yep. Yeah, you can't rent a car. I keep a single credit card with a high limit for bail or a taxi or even to rent a car. I got one credit card that's just for that. And I try to oh cool. I got an email from Gary over at GT Clash Plastic. What did I get from Gary? Oh, that was his oh yeah, I remember that. That was one of the first few trucks and stuff like that Gary built. Gary Tannick over at Platinum Makes It Easier. Yes, exactly. One regardless. Like I had one and stuff like that in my glove box. It was for bail money. I mean, granted, it only had a $10,000 limit on it, so hopefully my bail wasn't north of $10,000. But at the same time, all I had to do was just tell them I voted Democrat, and they'd let me out. Well, not at that time, but now I just have to tell them I voted Democrat and stuff like that, and they'd let me out. So, yeah, that's why I used to carry a credit card, was for bail or renting a car, but it was normally for bail. Anyway, so this is one of Gary's builds that he did. It was all rusty. It was W900 with the long hood on it. You got the cattle trailer. That was actually really sharp build and stuff like that. Yeah, I could probably do that. Not a problem. I'll figure out what's going on. So yeah, so Gary Tannick and stuff like that. He was builds a lot of semi trucks and stuff like that. He used to be a driver, and anyway, he's the one who I did my first chop top semi truck. He's got the cattle hauler all weathered to kind of match. That's actually a really sharp build, and it's all rusty and stuff like that. Why? It's all good. Let's see. See, that's another thing. I've got to get better at documenting my progress on different stuff. There he is, going through a lot of the different those multi kits and stuff like that he used. And there's a picture of the one-to-one that he based it off of. Not sure who did the truck museum. Okay, I'll check it. I'm pretty sure that's what the notification was, that it just come up on my thing for I'll probably try to make these bigger, but no, it's not Sexy Sarge month. It's straight Pride month, which I celebrate straight Pride all year, so there's on livestock hauler. Man, that build come out really good. Right? Yeah, that's one thing with my models. I got to start getting better at trying to document a lot of stuff. I don't know, like, see that even weathered the glass, made it look real. But yeah, that was actually something I got from Gary. He sent me an email showing me that. Ah, there we go. Got it. We're good, Jimmy. I got your address, so. Nice. Nice. Yep, exactly. Celebrate it with an exit hole, not an entrance hole. Okay, so. All right, now that I got your address and stuff like that, I will make sure that that goes out either tomorrow or over the next day or two. So now that I got your address, so. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Yeah, I was going to say, Marcy sent you an email too, so you might want to reply or at least check the junk mail and stuff like that. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, fuck. Maybe I'll get a trailer for the back of the motorcycle and stuff like that, because I know the motorcycle's fast as fuck. But I know, well, it's only model kit, so I mean, it's not like models would be that heavy anyway, so. Yeah, that would definitely be a sad day if that collection goes to the dumpster. Hey, you had to find mine in the trash, so I mean, or in spam mail. But, you know, so I'll make sure that you get the fancy new shops cards there, Jimmy. And also, I think what I may do is I may reach out to, yeah, I just got to put the cap on it and shit like that. But yeah, I got a full 8-foot box, which I still got to get that engine out of the box yet. I still got a 350 small block sitting there in the bed of my truck that I've got to get out because I didn't have the extra $200 to buy the cherry picker to take it out. So, holy shit, bought kits by the case? Damn. Holy shit. And he's been collecting for 40 years. That's a lot. That's a hell of a stash right there. That's a hell of a stash. That's what I was going to do. I was going to undo. That's what I was going to do. Put this O-ring down in here. Now, when I put that O-ring in there and stuff like that, yeah, that works. We can have him do that. Yeah, no shit. Ah, shit. Who said you need a ghillie suit? I just fucking. Oh, look at that. Oh, my airbrush doesn't leak anymore. I found the O-ring that ended up falling out the other night. That's why it was leaking. Bit of heist of the century, maybe like the heist of the year. I don't know about the century, but. Ah, shit. Oh, hell. All right. All right. Well, so does anybody want to do an after hours, set one up? I'm gonna probably pop smoke here and in a few minutes. Go out and enjoy some time on too, because it's about optimal temperature. It's just that right temperature, and yeah, it's just about that right temperature. What, be the unknown stunt man? Hell yeah. All right. Shit. Shots fired. Shots fired. It's all right. Hey, Phil, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for dropping by. Jason, Dr. Nefira, and Garba. Oh my God, I could see that. I could see that shit. Oh yeah, no kidding, right? I'll go to get out there, and then I'll start heading west, and then I'll run into like a big old pile of rain or big old rain clouds and stuff like that. Oh shit, man, I love you guys. Like you guys are awesome. That's all I gotta say is you guys. You guys are the reason why I love Monday nights, and I want to thank every single one of y'all. You guys are what makes this fun. This is why I enjoy doing it. Oh Jesus Christ! No shit. Where was that at? What where'd that happen, Chuck? Thank you, appreciate it. Try. I'll work on the beard a little bit. Maybe I'll maybe I'll have it trimmed up a little better next time. So where'd that accident happen? 2 cases of 69 Capri skits. Holy shit, that's a lot. Considering that the mistake and there's 12 in a case. So we had 2 cases. Oh, down in Tennessee? No kidding. I was gonna say because I didn't hear anything up here, but no, that's why I'm trying to get out and enjoy it while I can. It's wow. That's crazy, Kevin. Yeah, we could probably do that. That reminds me, I got to get a hold of Andy Dennison too, which I could probably just drive my shit out there. Or I could drive his shit out, not tonight, but I can definitely do that. So, anyway, yeah, no, the 4th is going to be here, so may you all have fun. Enjoy the 4th of July. Remember that it is American Independence Day, where we got our independence from the Queen, fuck the Queen, and Britain. And that's the reason why we are free is because we fought for it. And basically said, fuck the Queen and the King too. Fuck that guy too. Anyway, so enjoy your 4th. Be safe. Remember, this is birth of America. We may be a young country, but still the greatest place on earth, regardless of what everyone says. Even with all our differences, still the greatest place on earth. We're not some third world communist shithole. But amen, Chuck. Amen. Freedom isn't free, so well, that'd be good. I'm hoping someone does. Maybe I'll have to do something like that. So, yep, exactly. Yep, Betty White, aka Queen Betty. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. And whoever wants doing after hours and stuff like that. Yes, Daniel, I appreciate it. Thank you. I will. Yes, sir. I definitely enjoy the ride. And like I said, if y'all are got motorcycles, get out there while the weather's nice. Even when the weather's not necessarily nice, get out there and ride and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, I'll have a great 4th of July, buds. Appreciate you, Jimmy, everybody. You guys doing what you do. I'm going to enjoy it. Ain't going to be a long ride, but it'll probably be, yeah, it's just, got to get out there. Gunther's going to get put in this crate, and he's going to disappear for about 2 hours. Well, I don't know. We'll see where I end up We'll see where I end up because I may just ride, and I don't know where the hell I'm going to end up. But I appreciate y'all. You too, Chuck. Hey, I'll have to reach out to you, Chuck, Nat, and get you your stuff that you won there from the giveaway. So I got to reach out to Andy Dennison too. So, everybody, thank y'all. Love you guys. Have fun. And we will see you on Tuesday of next week because it's the 8th. And we got our elections for the that. So next week I will be on Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Wait, is Tuesday the 8th? Hold on, yes, or Monday is the 8th. So I'll be taking over Bob's Tuesday the 9th. So we've got that. All right. So the 9th. All right. Let us get going. And this here is the Sarge. And we are out. Enjoy.